head of Census 2016, says the ABS is not considering any backup plan amid fears of a low participation rate. When Australia launched its first online census in 2006 after a 3-year-long extensive testing program that included 2 major trials and a dress rehearsal, 2/3 of the Australians who submitted their census through the website had done so by the end of census night. There was another spike in submissions the following day in 2006, so that more than 80% of Australians who submitted their census through the website that year had done so within 24 hours of census day. The ABS has not released comparative data for the 2011 online census. The 2006 rate of submission is a stark contrast to the 2016 online census, which has been plagued by the failure of the IBM-built census server that the ABS turned off under the threat of a denial-of-service attack after the Bureau had collected 2.3 million online forms. Census 2016 servers continue to fire. Only half of households complete Census 201. Students design better census server than IB. Malcolm Turnbull says the cyber attacks that took the census website offline came from offshore. Senior Minister Christopher Pyne says the disruption of the census came from within Australia. ABS census program head Duncan Young said more than half of Australian households had submitted their forms a week after census night. In 2006, the online census collection reached that figure sometime on the evening of census night. Mr. Young has not released a breakdown of how many of the 5 million forms collected so far have been online submissions of printed forms. Former ABS chief Bill McLennan has warned that there would be severe doubts about the validity of the census information if just 10% of Australians failed to submit their forms. The ABS continues to urge Australians to complete their census. It has 38,000 field officers knocking on doors, able to either provide a census paper or a 12-digit login code for those still wanting to lodge their form online. IBM have failed to respond to written questions repeatedly submitted by News Corp Australia since the system failure on census night. While today it again did not answer specific questions, it issued a statement. The federal government has indicated that there will be a review undertaken by Alastair McGibbon, an IBM spokesman said. We fully appreciate the interest surrounding this important project. To ensure we are supporting the integrity of the review process, it would be premature to comment at this stage. I can say IBM's priority continues to be working with our client and stakeholders to ensure that the online census remains operational and secure. Twitter, @Chestero. Email password rod.chester@news.com.au. News.com. Our privacy policy includes important information about our collection, use and disclosure of your personal information, including to provide you with targeted content and advertising based on your online activities. It explains that if you do not provide us with information we have requested from you, we may not be able to provide you with the goods and services you require. It also explains how you can access or seek correction of your personal information, how you can complain about a breach of the Australian privacy principles and how we will deal with a complaint of that nature.